thing too. You have to check in online because if you're checking at the kiosk, you gotta pay.
Yep.
So Spirit is all money, okay? They all want their money. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Reese, and I'm back with another video. Today is story time about Spirit Airlines. So, Spirit. I don't even know where to start, but I got a special guest. She's gonna be our stories like together. We flew together, everything. So, let's start from the beginning. Okay. We bought flights to Fort Lauderdale, and we saw that $22.50 one way going to Fort Lauderdale. We like, it's lit because JetBlue was like 60 or whatever it was. So I knew that it's only a personal item. Your carry-on is not included in this $22.50. So I'm not right. Let me see how much it is. Fast forward, the total for everything came up to like $62. You know, that included like your suitcase going underneath the plane or whatever. And we chose our seats. Our seats, we chose with the leg room, and the only one that has leg room is the exit seat, the exit aisle. Okay, this was like a month ago, right? Fast forward to February 12th, which was yesterday. We get to Spirit, and I'm looking online because I don't really have luck when it comes to like personal items, carry-ons. They be like, your bag is too big and da da da. So I'm looking, and I'm gonna post a picture of what Spirit Airlines had that I was like, I don't think my bag is gonna fit in this thing. So, I'm already like, oh my God, my bag is not going to fit. I'm going to have to pay the $50 because when you check in online, that's another thing too. You have to check in online because if you're checking at the kiosk, you got to pay.
Yep.
So, Spirit is all money, okay? They all want their money. So, I'm like, let me check in online, and I saw that the carry-on is $50-something. So, we get there. Everything is fine.
I get there first.
She gets there first. She gets there before me.
I go to the lady, the teller, and literally she took my bag in 5 seconds, right? And just gave me my boarding pass. And now I wait for Teresa to come.
Wait for me, and I'm like, what do you do? Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't flown in over a year. I'm like new to this. So I end up getting the guy. I don't get the same lady that she got. I get the guy, and he was like, oh, where are you going today? I'm like, oh, I'm going to Fort Lauderdale. I think he's going to, like, help me out. And I was like, my name is Teresa. He's like, oh, yeah, you just do the self-tags over there. What? I'm right here. Like, you can't help me? Like, okay. So he was just being lazy because there was nobody behind me. Nobody. He could have helped me out. Anyway, I go to the kiosk, and I print it out. Everything is fine. The bag went through. I'm not overweight, anything. So we go through TSA, and we look for our gate, and we decide to sit down for a little bit because, you know, we have time. So I sit down. I'm just like, you know I'm big. Nobody got to tell me I'm fat. I know I'm a big girl. I know that, right? So I'm sitting down on the seats. I'm like, dang, like, I gained weight because I'm like, this is kind of tight, but, you know, all right.
That was at the gate.
That was at the gate, okay? Wait, y'all, my arm is hurting. So that's at the gate. So we get on the plane, and I'm like, she's like, oh, we should board last. And I'm like, no, we zone 2, we next. Let's just go because I want to see the person who's going to sit in between us. And I'm going to look at them like, why you bought this seat for, huh? Not to realize that the person is already sitting down in the middle, comfortable, his feet crossed, his feet crossed and thing. So I'm looking.
He was real upset to see who came next to him.
So we look at I look at her. We looking at each other like, what? So I take off my bag, but I don't think he realized first that I was sitting there. I think he was just like, okay, because the line stopped. You know, when you go in between, you're looking for your seat, the line stops. So our man comes now and it's like, excuse me. Or whatever. So I guess he see it's both of us and he's just like, you can tell this man is uncomfortable, right? So I take my bag off the back and I see the seats. I'm like, yo, this seat is small. It looks small. I don't know if I recorded on my Snapchat. If I did, I'll insert the video. But I'm like, these seats look small. So I'm just like, yo, like, what is going on? So I sit down, not even all the way. I just sat like, at the tip, at the corner. And I already knew my fat ass could not like, thing. So I'm like, yo, amen.
They talk about put on your seatbelt.
But oh my God. So I'm done like trying to scoop, and I'm just like, okay, this might could work. Seatbelt now. I was like, I text Amen. I was like, this seatbelt, it's not gonna work for your girl. She said she didn't even try. Did you try later?
I tried it later.
We
it was just tight.
Yeah.
And it was the thing is, it was hard to reach to the seatbelt because I was already sitting back using all the space.
Right.
And I was sitting on top of it, but I used when the guy like turned to get his, and we both going to turn together so we could inconvenience each other for those 5 seconds. So when he reached, I reached, and then I tried it, but it had to be like all the way loose.
Yeah. So hold on. Yeah. So later on, we both did get our seatbelts on. I was just like, okay, but you had to make sure it was pulled all the way, whatever. So the flight for me was uncomfortable only because I didn't want to make the man uncomfortable. It's both of us. And I'm already, I see myself bigger than what I am. So I'm just like, I'm trying to make him comfortable. I'm not trying to, him be whatever. So I'm just leaning like to the side. And then somebody come through the aisle like this. And I'm just like, I'm never flying Spirit again. Like, all of that, I feel like I would have flown it if I was skinnier. If I was skinnier, I would have flown Spirit. I don't have a problem. Like I said, once you know what you're getting in your ticket, it's fine.
But you ain't gonna be squeezed up in the seat for hours.
No. It's not happening. So we fly back with JetBlue, and I just know it's gonna be.
First of all, you ain't even tell nobody about our luggage.
Oh!
You forgot the debate.
Okay, so we touched down, right? We touched down early too. We like, we early. Cause I think they said we was gonna arrive like 3:30.
Yeah, we got there like 2:30.
Yeah, we got there like, it wasn't even 3 o'clock there, but we got there early. So, obviously everybody trying to rush to get off the plane. So the lady is like, claim your baggage downstairs on the lower level, on the intercom. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is ghetto, because any other airline, they tell you what carousel or where to go, or like more details. All she said was lower level, get your bags or whatever. Like mad ratchet. Like, so we go down and, we looking, nothing is like, there's no bags on no carousel. So we looking on the screen, and our flight is not on the screen, y'all.
The first flight on the screen was a flight that was like 5 hours later.
Yes.
And it's telling us what carousel those ones gonna be in. What about the flights that just came in? They slow.
So we looking, and y'all, we can't find our bags. We don't know where it's coming from. Some lady said Terminal 4. We're in Terminal 3. Nobody got time for this. Nobody got time for this. Are you kidding me? I was trying to see those tags. That's why. I was trying to see those tags that was coming in. The ghetto of Flying Spirit. They don't even tell you where your bag is. You gotta look for it your damn self. Need a drink. And we decided to go on the other side or whatever. So our man is like, you see anybody who was on our flight? And I'm like, yeah, I see a few people, but all those people look lost. Everybody looking at each other like you just came from LaGuardia with Spirit. Like it was crazy. So we finally go back to where we originally came down, and it had the Spirit sign. So we just stood there. Everybody just stood there waiting. So bags starting to come, but nobody's picking up those bags. So it's just going round and around and around. same damn bags, round and around and around. So we see more bags is being put onto the belt or whatever. Probably 20 minutes later, one lonely person is like, oh, LaGuardia. he clapping his hands. LaGuardia. This is it. One person. I think you were the second. No, a girl came. A girl came and attempted to be the second one.
Yes. And she was like, no.
She's like, oh no, this is not my bag. And we was about to be like, we thought this was it. Like, but our man was the second one, and we were like, all right, this is where Spirit bag is coming from. But
the fact that they have all the flights from Spirit on the same carousel, that's dumb as hell. So It's like everyone's thinking it's going to be a different carousel. So I guess when she said lower level, she just assumed that we would know that it's just that one carousel. But you got every flight coming from every different place on one carousel. Slow.
So us landing early was for no reason, because we didn't get our bags till an hour later. An hour. We walked out of there waiting for our shared ride like after 4 o'clock. At least our Uber driver was lit. Yeah. Our little Cuban guy. He was funny. But, that's our story time with Spirit. Like I said, I personally would not fly with them only because of the seats. If I was to lose weight, I would try it again. Like I said, once you know what you're getting from jump, if you just see $22 and that's all you pay, and you get there with your carry-on your bag and you got to pay extra, and that's where people, like, they get, I don't know, like, thrown off. Yeah, like, oh, wait, what's this? You got to pay for this? I paid, like, no. $22.50 is only for the flight. Literally, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So, but once you know up front when you're booking what you're paying for, it's actually not that bad. But Spirit, it's a no for me. What about you?
Spirit is a maybe. It's a maybe, a strong maybe.
Yeah.
But it gotta be something that's like an hour.
Like, yeah. My head itch. I just got these braids and my head itch. But yeah, so I just thought we'd share our little story time, our story with y'all. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.